Hello, traders. This is like my first stream from the main battle station. It is just too bright. I cannot live stream the other room in the morning. It's just never gonna happen, right? Not without my blinds. So here we are looking at the index funds. I'm trying to make a coffee. I've been trying to get all this set up for like an hour now plus. So yeah, maybe Black Monday, S&P 500 dumping. It's not even about the index funds as much as it is the XLF and the financials, where you have multiple bank stocks down 50+%. We'll look at those in just 2 seconds. Hang tight. I gotta get this coffee. I'll be right back. Much love.
In Session, mezclando Carlos Grau, Valencia.
All right, hello. Sorry about that. Let's see here. I have no idea how this is gonna go, man, because like I didn't really test it. My webcam is like just screwed. Appropriate shirt for the day. We're getting there, man. A little bit at a time. Yeah, just here's Bitcoin, but really not that concerned about Bitcoin right now. It had a great run last night off that inflection point, and it's been holding up incredibly well. But we could go to, what was it? This one right here, FRC chat, Mother of God. Turn the decibels down for you. Here it is. Here's your open. This one's down 65%. First Republic Bank. The swings on Friday were insane. The lowest level this asset's seen since 2011, December 2011. Oh, my chat box is messed up. Dude, it's gonna be hellacious. This stream it should be terrible based on it's the first stream, man. Like, I have no idea. There's so many things that can go wrong, that will go wrong, and I can't help it. Let's see. You just got to go live and deal with it and fix them while it's going on. Like, my ticker is broken up there. Small things like that. Hold on a sec. See if I can refresh that. Maybe it'll work. I'm not sure, really. God, this angle sucks, dude. If we could, like, take it down here or something. I don't know, man. That's pretty bad too, right? Pretty bad all around, because the webcams here, or the microphones here, I don't know. We're effed right now. Of course, the chat box doesn't work. Why would it? All right. So, yeah, I'm gonna try to keep it together, man. But you just have to deal with it. Bro, this is insane. All right, there y'all are. Good to see y'all this morning. This was all planned decades ago. Dude, you're crazy, man. Okay, so let's go to just the XLF real quick, which is certainly in shambles, down almost 5%. Here it is, near its lows of the day. I don't know why it would. There it is, lows of the day. Here we are, chat. Pretty disgusting here. Give me some. I need a decibel check. Are we good on that? I had to improv on that thumbnail too. Good lord, dude, there's so much. Audio's good. Okay. Wow, that is not it. Right, here's the Discord link. Mother of God, man. Streaming sucks sometimes, dude. Circuit breakers today? I don't know, man. I mean, if anything, it might be today. Sure. Why did I not hear that? Like at all? Why did I not... That TTS not go off? Did y'all hear the TTS? What? No TTS. You see how that doesn't make sense at all? Because it's on... Literally, I don't know, man. Mama Ivy, thanks so much for the 25. Mama Ivy said, I don't know. Hold on. I have to read everything now. And Bitcoin's doing just fine, man. Up 1% on the day. Just hang tight. Yeah, we got problems. I mean, the index fund's still rolling over. I mean, you got the Russell 2000 at a critical support right here back from late December. And if you don't hold this, there's just nothing really going to keep you up until probably 162. Currently at 171.32. Wow. You want to see, like, I don't even, this, I want to show you something. I can't show you something because there's 10,000 things welded on top of other problems, other issues I have. It's crazy, dude. I'll tell you, man. Let's see if this works. This is what I got. All right, Mama Ivy, this is what you said. This is just ridiculous, man. Nothing works. All right, there we go. It says short Mitch Ray. Good morning, coffee on me. Thank you, Mama Ivy. That's about what coffee costs down here these days, right? So, but the good news is I'm drinking Irwin coffee. Ever since I started drinking Irwin coffee again, everything's been good. But I had a moment of time where I could not drink it because I didn't have his beans and I didn't have my coffee maker. But now I'm good. What's up? What's up, Julia? What's up, Kai, Steven, Mars, Martian, Justin, Jewelry Affairs? What's up, Ed, Zachary? How you doing, man? Jalal. Just good to see everyone. This is I mean, you're witnessing the first Miami penthouse stream from the battle station, but it was supposed to be spaceship, but I still don't have the internet's not good enough for that. I just can't do it. So, but I'm also not going to stream in that room and you would just see white. We wouldn't even be able to do webcam. There's just so much light coming in. So, yeah, man. Let's look at just some more of these bank stocks, right? SBNY. They're done, right? They shuttered it. It's over. Yesterday evening, it was like news came out that they're just done. SBNY closing up shop, right? Here it is. It's not trading right now, I don't think. Closed right at that support from the COVID crash, and it's done. Yeah, gold's doing great. Makes sense, right? I mean, you got bank runs going on, so that actually finally there's a narrative that makes sense for gold right now, yeah. Green screen confirmed. There you go, man. Yeah, it's the whole time. Carvana's down 5%. Who cares? Schwab is down 20%, man. Charles Schwab, man. I use them. What the heck? So you're at prices not seen since November of 2020, crashing. And this is like, remember we were talking about the XABCD on Friday? This is going to get there real fast at this point, right? We're talking like in 4 days, right? In less than 4 days at this point. This asset's down 40%. We're going to be getting our M shape soon, boys and girls. Check bank, the NASDAQ bank index. Sure. NASDAQ bank, bro. Here it is. Oh! Ad session lows right now, down 8.25%. This is only going to get worse. You will soon be testing, this is the target area, 3,104. That's that low back from December 2018, and you got a peak from 2015. That's where you're headed. This is collapsing, and then the same old M shape, right? An 88% retrace in time. That's going to be about $2,500. So this, so y'all are trying to tell me this microphone is good. Like this sounds okay because, dude, I did no testing with the audio. I ran out of time. Microphone's peaking. Turn the gain down. Increase. Oh, shoot, dude. Close to redlining. I can maybe fix that. You know, in a world where I would always have mic issues where it's too quiet. How about now? I turned it down just a little bit. Let me know. Let me know. What's up, Chaylin, man? Did you thumbnail me? I don't know if you could top the thumbnail I posted, though, right, man? Bitcoin's up 1.4%. This is hilarious, right? This is what we're all here for, man. They called us crazy, right? I got a painting of Bitcoin above my king size bed in the master bedroom, right? And they called us crazy. Who's crazy now, chat? We aren't crazy. Thanks for okay. Yeah, we'll do that, Chaylin. I'll try to change it real quick. It said try. It's so tough, man, because my upload speed's great. My download speed's so awful. Very, very bad. Yeah, Julie, I have it. Let's see. Let me look this up real quick. Okay, sweet. Yeah, so just continuing to free fall. I'm gonna have an alert set up on bank here. You know, it's pretty brutal, man. But you know, the VIX, one thing that is green. Here's your volatility index over 30 right now, and all coming off that spring back test of spring dragon. Where's my dragon? Where's the dragon? Oh no, let me do this then. Yeah, let me reload because my god, if my dragon's not there, holy crap. That's another problem, like switching between computers. I think real bad. Oh my god, my dragon's not there. Unreal. Of course the dragon's not there. I have no idea where this work is. Oh my god, man. Well, anyway, that $18 level, that was it, man. Right, talking about levels that were support became support again, and just eventually gone. All right, this was the dragon. It was very similar to natural gas back in 2020 before it mooned, and natural gas is down too. So yeah, and then you're thinking eventually 34, 35, which is the top. I mean, remember in 2022 we never saw 40, never. That's gonna change, right? Especially with banks collapsing like this. But hey, you're pulling back a little bit. Okay, that's wild. Within a minute, the VIX goes from being up 22%. No, okay. So I guess my other VIX is delayed. Why? Yeah, it was up 22%. Now it's only up 13%. So you're pulling back. And wow, there goes the stock market. Let's go back. Take a look. Here it is. They turn it on. They turn on the money printers here. Look at this critical support. Look where the bids came in. At the support. Yeah, you know, the bottom right is the Russell 2000. The top right is the Dow Jones. The top left is S&P 500. Bottom left is the NASDAQ, 11,132. So, yep, catching a rally here. Catching the rally, man. The gap fill upon us, I guess. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Of course. Well, but as I say that, it doesn't matter, man. Why is it doesn't matter on bank, because bank is free falling still. But this is why are you giving me bank, dude? It's delayed. I don't want to look at a delayed freaking stock, dude. What's up, Deck Kelly? Thanks, man. Go back to the XLF, man. Don't give me delayed stocks, please. Thank you. Here we go. Here's it's updated here. Cool, dude. Yeah, and of course, this is like amazing for Bitcoin. You gotta love it. Okay, so the stock market was dumping and Bitcoin was fine, and then the stock market rallied some. Oh my God, it's only great for Bitcoin. It's gonna ride that. So it's not all bad. I mean, you got some blue chips doing well. I mean, hey, the gold miners, right, are up. BVN, CDE, WPM was the top gainers on my watch list, on part of it anyway. Then you got some healthcare, like Regeneron's doing well today. Procter & Gamble. Yeah, so staples, right? Coca-Cola, McDonald's. Remember, McDonald's here was like, it's the dragon, possibly. Still could be a dragon here. Coca-Cola here. I mean, holding up so well. Look at this. Buyers are trying to defend the pre-COVID crash high right now in Coca-Cola. So it's not all bad. I mean, really, it's the banks, man. Apple's even up 1% today. Let's look at Apple. I mean, you know, of course, below the resistance, but above the 200-day moving average for now. Just not really being affected by this carnage. And Google, Google's kind of like, oh, you're about to get stopped out, but not quite. But it's still not dead yet, right? And well, let me read what Deck said. He said, in the airport watching the stream. Three-hour delay for a 1-hour flight. My God. Yeah, I had to deal with that crap too. Layovers, man. They suck. Let me, sorry my chat box doesn't work. I can't make these stupid third-party widgets work, man. So dumb. That's why I should just keep it in the quad screen, man. Yeah, I mean, this office is going to be very similar to my previous office setups. I mean, it's exactly the same. Got like everything in them. Well, yeah, and so, like, I guess another story would be, like, the yields. Yields were, like, I mean, they dumped so hard, man. Very, very hard. So you're gonna wonder, like, is that it? I mean, we thought it'd go a little bit higher for an 886, right? But I think it only went to a 786. Yeah, you hit like a 786 there. So that's virtually a cipher that resolved. A 618 on B and a 786 on D. And now you're back at the 200-day moving average again. But that might be it, right? Because you think about it. This is how these things end, right? Where you rally. You have that buying climax, that highest high, then you have a sell-off, and then you attempt to rally once. If you're lucky enough, you get and it sells off. You get a second failed attempt. And this might be the second failed attempt to recapture those highs. And that's normally how things end. That's exactly how we were able to identify the trend reversal on all the index funds. They did the same thing back in February, March / April of last year. Same type of confirmation distribution after a top. This is how it normally looks. So I guess I could imagine that would happen, right? They're about to start, if they're not going to raise rates and they're going to start cutting rates, you just got to wonder, like, what's it, if this isn't enough to make them eventually slash rates, how many more banks have to default? Right, that's what they're doing. They were buying treasury bonds and the rates would continue to rise and therefore their bonds would crash and dump. And then, you know, and it was just like last week's 50 basis point increase was just enough to destroy SBV. That was it, the threshold. So it's like, if they did it again, what other banks, what would be their maximum threshold for rate increases? Wow, it's beeswax, dude. Good to see you. You're doing all right. Been a while. You're over in Virginia, right? Virginia beeswaxers. Look at this. We got the rally continuing, man. The rally continuing on the index funds. I guess everything's gonna be just fine, man. No problems, okay? Brandon went live today and told us we were good. Okay, don't worry about it. I think it's crazy, man. The government's so arrogant. They're saying, "Oh, we got this, man. You're fine, and it's gonna cost taxpayers nothing, and no one's gonna be affected. But we got you randomly, magically. We just can do these things." Like, no, you can't. You can't just say these things, and everything's gonna be fine, man. What's up, Chris? That's great. It starts with an earthquake. I love waking up to the end of the world, says Chris M. Well, the world's not ending because clearly, look. Money printer's turning on, man. Not today. This is not how Black Mondays go, by the way. They don't, right? Yeah, no way a circuit breaker would go off for anyone who was talking about it earlier. There's no way. I mean, if you're up on the day, it's not gonna happen.
Having 7 heads and 10 horns, and upon these horns 10 crowns.
Continuing to rally. We could look at a couple more of these bank stocks. I was looking at USB. This is US Bank Corp. Look at this. I mean, this is a serious ice line for 2014, 16. You're below it, and you just back tested it as resistance for the first time. Down almost 7%, which is relatively mild compared to some of these other ones, right? Then you got PNC, Mother of God, right? Look at that distribution right there. That's nasty, but it's very subtle. You can't ignore all the failed attempts by buyers to take out not just a very key inflection point, but then while it's failing to break that inflection point, it's making very quiet, subtle lower highs than the previous highs. Distribution. And then the 200-day moving average only below. So, and then you got this one last luxurious back test of the 200s on the date of February 27th before it was just all over. So this thing's, you know, I don't really know why you would pivot here. It's not going to. It's like 116.42 is a target area. Yeah, 116. The ATM at your bank just blew up when you try to withdraw 400. Fake news, dude. Fake news. It's not like that bad, man. Just print more, yeah, of course, because it's like, why not print more? That's all they can do. They're literally worthless and useless without printing money. But the problem is we've gone to a level of just no return on printing money. Like, dude, you think it's bad now? Just wait 2 years, because you got that $1.7 trillion omnibus bill, over $100 billion printed for Ukraine. I mean, the inflation's not stopping, dude. It's not. And we won't feel the effects because the printer's still like been going on. You won't feel the effects for another year and a half, 2 years. So funny getting bank emails. I guess they're scared, man. They're really scared. So yeah, you gotta wonder how long is this bounce gonna last? I mean, just the tumult. So such nasty tumult, man. Yeah, you got assets like Bank of America hitting its lowest price since November of 2020. But what a recovery. What a recovery today. You talk about, like, you know, Momo shifted both ways, didn't it? I mean, in the end, this is just hindsight stuff. And I think it was just more like a rectangle, a resistance that just could not be taken out. I mean, you know, a lot of people don't trade patterns. A lot of people just trade levels, and that's fine too. I think it's really nice when you're able to trade levels and patterns at the same time. Like if you're telling me you can get some sort of ice line being tested as resistance, and it's something we can identify as a researched and studied pattern over 100 years. Okay, I think that's the best way. So in the end, you know, the lower high got put in at the beginning of February, and then you just got right back to that key inflection point, and you couldn't hold it, and just, I don't think you're done, right? I think there would be downside to $25, right? I mean, why would Bank of America not go there? Yeah, the central bank digital currencies, I mean, that's kind of the game here. And, right, I mean, destroy the smaller, but I don't know. SBV was terrible, dude. They made terrible decisions. And how many companies, like, were just existed because of low interest rate environment? They didn't make money ever. They were pushing, like, political agendas. Like, that's all it was for. It was like a slush fund for the woke, man. So we get to Wells Fargo, and that was pretty nice wedge, right? Pretty nice wedge, but, you know, double topped, confirmed the top here. Buyers could never take out the high from November and February and just rolling over. And, you know, it's relatively mild selling compared to some of the others, right? But you did hit your lowest price since July of 2022. So it's again, there are others that are worse than this, but yeah, man, think about it. It's like you crashed, then you've rallied off the COVID crash low, and then ascending broadening wedge with a partial decline, and now a rising wedge. This is like bear market stuff, right? Bear market. Look, this high is an 88% retrace from the all-time high from February 2018. It's like bear trend. Bear trend financials has been that way. It's just you went on this crazy bear market rally, like almost everything because of the money printer, but that money printer is over now. Back below the 200-day moving average, there's some sort of death cross. I think it already happened, like way back, right? Yeah, let's see, you had a golden cross, and the real death cross was like in April of last year. So, go to Citigroup, Mother of God. Oh, my chart's so screwed up, man. I don't know what's up with this. Oh, because I'm in log scale. My God. Yeah, so another one that's like, wow, that was looks like almost like a Gartley, right? Look at C much. So you had a 65% retrace, 886. So it was like almost like a bat. Definitely a W shape, and it reversed at a perfect level. But dang, man, I mean, this one's not bad. This one hadn't even made a lower low yet. So Citigroup's fine. This chart's, I mean, it's in a long-term downtrend, of course. Of course, no one's arguing that, but you're below $50, which is a very important level. It's like $50 to $53. Below that, eventually $34, $35. Okay, all right, man. But someone could argue and be like, well, dude, we're now painting like an M shape, right? Like the 886, if anything, you'd be waiting for like 3780 on Citigroup. And then you complete an X, A, B, C, D of some sort. Other than that, man, I mean, it's like, you know, what, pretty good day. I mean, there's not, that's really kind of it. It's the financials, and Bitcoin's just flourishing right now. So what seemed to be so bad is it's definitely calmed down. We had a good weekend. Sorry about missing the candle close last night. I was just on a boat, man. Look, dude, sometimes you gotta just live life, and I just ran out. Like, I couldn't get back. So, and then when I got back, I went to bed relatively early, so then I was able to wake up for this open. So streaming in the morning for the stock market open in lieu of the weekly candle close stream for crypto. And I'll tell you what really, really was disappointing to me were the entertainment stocks like Caesars and Penn Gaming. Look at this. Invalid Momo ship. Now, like truly now on something like Penn where it was doing it, then it made the lower high, started rolling over. It's like, it's not over. $28 was it. Now it's over. The argument becomes high to not own the asset. I think 1772, right? Because, I mean, look, man, you have more distribution now. Like, new data is presenting itself. And, yeah, I mean, you might maybe hold the bottom of a range here. But, again, remember the trend you're in. Remember, you're just now below some pretty key supports here. So the Momo shifted to the upside, and then the new data point was late January, the lower high, and then you start rolling over, and now the lower low. So it's almost like a, I mean, dang, man, you were real close to like an up thrust back test of up thrust, where there was just such, I guess there just wasn't enough demand to retest that 2018 high. You're so close. Man, what a world could have been if, like, you know, the banks weren't blowing up. Hey, be sure to join the Discord if you're new, because I mean there might be a few new people like watching because it's a different time. But yeah, Bitcoin's still about 1.75%. I mean, I've got it on my other screen. I'm just, you know, sorry, my chat box is broken. Nothing really works now. I can't make it work. Let us look at Bitcoin real quick, which is the real Kang Bank. And breaking back into this little channel, just like nothing even happened, man. Well, look at this thing. I mean, this is insane, man. It got bullish hammer, right, in the end of sorts. And you're looking for reversal candles at inflection points. You didn't have much of an edge on the oscillators, really. It was close, man, but no edge. There just wasn't one. It got to oversold territory. It hit a low of 28.76 and is now back at 53. Man, you got to wonder what's going to happen with this thing. Will it take out the previous highs? And suddenly, like that, Bitcoin's pumping, chat. Let's freaking go, man. 22,938 and climbing. We're going, man. This is a virtual pump stream happening right now on Bitcoin. So we got $23,000 for the first time since March 3rd. Please give me some hype in the chat. 23,100 and climbing. Yeah, man. Bitcoin. Forget the banks, dude. But that, I just think that's just glorious, man. What a back test. The level that everyone in the world, we all knew how important it was. Previous cycle top, December 2017, and then another time, December 2020, and here we are again, testing it and holding it, and this is the first formal back test since you broke out. You never back tested it, so, but you just gotta wonder, I mean, is 23,835, is it, that's everything now. Like, that's the level. There's no more resistance where you are. Like, you're gonna be retesting it, man. Let's look at gold real quick. I mean, it's kind of hard to get off Bitcoin over 23K, man. That's fantastic. Up $800 on the day. And you have some altcoins that are kind of pumping too, right? Let's go to Ethereum. Check it out. Up 2.2%. Very, very nice here. And that's a hammer too. And what level was back tested as support, chat? Identical to Bitcoin, you know, relatively speaking. Everything's like off, man. I think it's because my resolution's different. Yeah, everything's different, man. I think that's why my ticker's screwed up too. I'm gonna have to like go in and like augment that, like cropping. It's really annoying. I really want to fix that right now. Okay, so I don't know if you can hear this, but they're like, of course, So I move in and like the other penthouse next to me just starts doing like an ungodly, like they might as well just probably gutted their entire place and they're just redoing it now. It's like, wow. So hopefully with this noise canceling, you probably don't hear it at all. It's not really loud. Let's see what I can do here. The plus is here. Left. There it is. There's that ticker. Do a tutorial on cropping on OBS, right? Daily, let's do 4 hour. Okay. We're gonna make it, chat. I'm telling you, we'll be fine. Yeah, so just looking at the index funds, wow, the Russell 2000 has not filled the gap yet. Not yet, man. Oh, what the? Almost got this, man. I just can't, like, do a stream without that. Like, I'm so OCD. Okay. And there wasn't enough. I mean, as soon as you broke down the first few hours, first few candles, bullish engulfing candle appeared and then just follow through. And then if you can even tell, Bitcoin did the exact same thing on the 4 hour. I'll show you. But the level to the descent from 2018, once you fell below it, you got back above it, and then you back tested it as support, which is, of course, that 4 hour. Same thing, man. Here it was, right? I mean, just so legendary. I know, like, when it happened, I'd pinged patrons on it. I mean, I even said it in general chat. I was like, spring back test. Oh my god. What froze? What are you talking about? Is the stream here? What? Saved? Are we good? Yeah, my decibels are everything seems good on my kilobytes per second's fine. Yeah, not really sure, but hi. Yeah, I was just talking about the spring back test. 19891. God, man. Stream's breaking up. Thanks for the 700 people tuned in. If you're joining the live stream, the like button, the bell, the sub. I don't know. Everything says an excellent connection, so just hit the refresh button. My God, man. Hit the refresh button. Everything's going to be fine. The target here is 23,835. Nothing else really makes sense. I don't know why it wouldn't hit that to test it and fail and go to 0, or break it and go to 30K. So, it's crazy how Litecoin, though, man, it got so wrecked. And not even close to recovering like Bitcoin, Ethereum. Like, because Bitcoin is only, right, from its highest high of the year of 2023, Bitcoin is only 9% off. But if you're talking about what is the difference, like how off is Litecoin from its 2023 high, it is down 26%. So you could tell a massive disparity in performance between these two, right? And I think Ethereum, what is it? Probably similar. It looks similar to Bitcoin, and like only off like 10% or 9% or something, right? From its high. Oh, it's only at 6.55%. Wow. How about that, man? But yeah, I'm pretty optimistic now about crypto. Like, what is it doing? Yeah, many things just got so smashed, but making a comeback. Like even Cardano engulfed bullishly yesterday. A lot of bullish engulfing candles happened yesterday, including on Litecoin. But I want to show you Litecoin on the daily so you understand this was something discussed, right? If you fell below $84, which happened on March 8th, and we were here and discussed that was the breakdown of that level, then you could easily go down to $66 again. What happened? $66 was formally back tested again as support. And guess what? Only a higher low than the previous low got put in. So you're still higher lows, man. The trend is actually being defended. It is not reversed yet. So yeah, S&P 500 on the 60-minute, it went up and a gap was filled, and that's it. And now it's pulling back some off of that. Just the same as the NASDAQ that it gapped down. Subanonymous says, take a look at the US 2-year. Boom. Talking about the yields. The yields or just the bonds themselves? Thank you, man. Let's see if there was actually... No request. Appreciate all the 4 contributions today. That was the first request of the day. Sure, we can take a look at it right now. But man, what a back test on Litecoin at a key inflection point. Beautiful. And yeah, that's TA, man. That's real TA. You know, it's all about the levels. And in Litecoin, it respects those levels to an ungodly degree, right? I mean, you're talking about, oh man, if you break $66, the target's $84. Ran straight up to $84. It twice failed. Confirmation high. Couldn't do it. Sold off. What'd it do? Hit the next inflection point. Buyers defended it a couple times, the spring back test. And then what happened? Ran to $84. If you break $84, you did. And then you kind of back tested as support. And then what'd you do? You eventually ran and tested the next level as resistance. And then, yeah, MOMO shifted, buyer exhaustion on the daily, and you sold off. And hey, man, if you fall below $84, the next support is 66, and it went straight to it. Now it's holding it. It's impeccable. I love it, man. That's real TA. It's not about. It's literally not about fortune telling. It's just knowing the levels. And when an asset hits a level, there can be other variable sets that can imply a higher probability than CoinFlip's chance that it would pivot there. And sometimes it's not there. Sometimes there are no other variables that imply that it would reverse there and buyers would defend it. And that's similar to what just happened on Bitcoin Ethereum, I think. There wasn't really much of an edge, right, in terms of like divergence. There wasn't really much of any kind of pattern, really. In fact, I mean, the pattern was like kind of double topping, right? Confirmation high. But again, it just didn't, there was no follow through on the breakdown. And this what can happen after. But yeah, US 2-year. I don't know if he's talking about the 0.2 year. I mean, the bond yield. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure this is exactly what he's talking about. It's down 11.8% now. And this could be it, man, right? The 2-year yield, right? Double topping here and virtually breaking. This is the neckline of the potential double top now. Wow, in 3 days, the US 10-year yield down 20+%. Philip, you know that's not true. You know that's fake news, right? Number one, really, dude? Yeah, watching Bitcoin pump while bank stocks collapse, it just feels good, man. It's just, it hits different. It's like a form of validation that being a member of this community, like not the Mitch Ray community, because Mitch Ray community is like technically like Bitcoin friendly, right? Understands individual sovereignty, no bank runs. You take out the middleman and you replace the middleman with a trustless algorithm. So you don't have to worry about woke morons that are, were put in power, and then what do? They make stupid decisions with your money. So you don't have to worry about that with Bitcoin. So is this what you're talking about, Anonymous, man? Thanks for the 15. Yeah, and you're nearing the 200-day moving average. You haven't touched the 200-day simple moving average on the US 2-year since, I would say, August 4th, 2021. It's been forever, man. So is this it, though? Shoot, man. It's the first kind of structure you've really had, right? Well, yeah, like 200 million of bonds were sold or something, right? Is that how it went? So I don't know. Like, you say this double top, it seems like it. I mean, buyers failed to run to 5.2%, but that's, you know, I think banks are collapsing. All this is just black swan kind of stuff coming out of nowhere. I mean, Monday of last week, oh yeah, everything's kind of like okay, man, and then 2 days later, bye SBV, now bye Signature Bank, and all these other ones just. Charles Schwab just broke the. Yeah, I know it's down 20%, but didn't everything come off their lows, right? We'll see here. Yeah, I mean, Schwab's not really moved from when we looked at it earlier today. Yeah, it's definitely below supports, right? Yeah, like $50 was kind of the big one. I mean, I'd say the next real support is $38 on Charles Schwab, right? 38 to 35.70, where you got some peaks and valleys, right? The valley of 2017, 2019, you had it as a peak in 2020. It's probably where you're headed, and it's just the M shape, right? The 88% retrace is going to be lined up with that. Close enough to it, right? 886 is 35.43. That's the target area, probably. Yeah, man. I'm gonna get another coffee real quick. If you want to bear with me for a moment. It's pretty early for me, so I recommend you get some coffee too. No, I can't go get coffee because every time I freaking look up, Bitcoin's at its session highs, man. There's something going on, man. Something serious going on. This is not, I mean, you might be seeing 30K. And I'm not kidding. Like, this type of price action right now, up 6.18%. Nice number. Heading back to the level that it couldn't break for the freaking life of it for 2 months. And it's about to effortlessly go back to it in 3 days. Yep, 30K, 28.8. I would, after all this bank stuff, I would trust Bitcoin over any of this crap all day. That is serious, man. You gotta wonder how fast. If we break, I mean, it was always this way. You have to understand this. If 23,835 was really gonna break, we'd be going to 30K very fast. So if we're about to be testing again, you better be paying attention, because talking about the upside potential above 23,835. It's about 20 to 25 to 30% upside on Bitcoin. We're about to test it, man. God, look at a new thumbnail. Screw the banks, man. Oh my God, man. It's so stupid. So the good news is I got an extender in, and I'm going to test it today. And if the extender works, it'll help my download speed, and I would be able to do a spaceship stream. So maybe, just maybe, we could do it. Good God, what is this garbage song, bro? Sounds like someone just learned how to make music. Okay, so we're getting close to breakout watch on Bitcoin, unbelievably, right? In such a small period of time, but it only happened after an incredible event, which is a bullish back test of the 2017 cycle top. Super exciting times right now for Bitcoin. This is the Forrest Gump meme, chat. And then, just like, hold on, I don't have muscle memory anymore, right? What's up, Kush Blunts? Hey, Mitchie, have you looked into Pulse Bitcoin? It's basically a complete reengineering of Bitcoin. What's this? So let's give it on. Oh, sure, dude. Thanks for the contribution, man. But I can't really say that with a straight face. Sorry, man. Bitcoin protocol, first happening in May, man. All right, dude. Yeah, like imagine going to that one. I mean, I'll look at it, but not when Bitcoin is so close to breaking out. No, it's like a Nighthawk extender, man. The mesh system should be solid from what I've read. My IT guy. Oh, here we go, chat. 23,785. It's time is upon us, chat. It is upon us. Very, very close to a breakout. Jalen, give me another thumbnail, dude. Breakout watch, dude. If this doesn't get you hyped, banks collapsing and Bitcoin mooning, then who are you? Go watch CNBC or something, dude, because this is what Bitcoin price was never relevant, okay? Bitcoin could be at $1,000. It doesn't matter. It is Bitcoin and it's amazing, and you're just not going to get bank runs. But hey, man, if the price is going to pump, I'm okay with that for sure. Let's see here. Kush Blunts, you know I love you, man. I'm just like, come on, dude. Bad timing. Like, real bad timing. Okay, I'm gonna try to run and get this coffee, dude. I want to be jacked, right? I think you do too. I want to be jacked. Thanks for the 800 plus people tuned in. Where Bitcoin is on breakout watch. We're watching and guess what? Stock market not doing crap, man. I mean, is this it? Is this the? It was always romanticized as like there would be this moment in time when Bitcoin would do something and banks failing. Brandon having to go live, you know, hyped up on amphetamines, whatever. I mean, this seems like pretty. It feels good, man. I don't know. Let me get this coffee. I'll be right back. If you're enjoying it, hit that like button, that bell, so let's see how many people stick around because it could get nuts. You're that close, chat. That orange line is the breakout. Join the Discord or be destroyed.
people said beauty is skin deep. Yes, certain type of beauty is skin deep.
Hey, sorry about that. Man, I tell you, it feels good though with some things that are working, like just being able to use my Stream Deck and not have to like manually click to mute my mic and all that stuff. It's nice, but looks like the index funds trying to, you know, a new 60-minute candle opened about 4 minutes ago, and green candles for now. Let's look at it, quad screen. Yeah, the top left S&P 500. And top right, Dow Jones Industrial, bottom left, NASDAQ, bottom right, IWM, Russ 2000. So not really doing too much, but man, if you think any green for index funds, what it would do to Bitcoin. Bears gonna get wrecked. Tell that to the bears in the financial sector, right? But yeah, I mean, for real though, other sectors really not affected much at all, especially like consumer staples or like the blue chips. It's man, turning into a crypto stream. How's that happen? I don't know if I've ever had a going live for the stock market open turns into a crypto stream. That's crazy, man. I want you to see something insane, okay? This is something where SNX, man. Look at this. It's like falls below the support, falls below the 200. Doesn't matter. Look what the candle in 2 days from the open to the 40% in less than 2 days. It's a joke, man. It's not real. Like, you can't trade this besides the daily. If you're trying to trade, like, what are you doing? The swings are too insane. You're talking about an asset that from the high to low lost 41% of its value, and then from that low goes up and is up 36% in 3 days. The volatility just beyond absurd. And I think it's similar on, like, look at like Maker, bro. Like, what a joke. From its low to now its high goes up 62% in less than 2 days. Like a day and a half. 62%. It's unfathomable. It's absolutely crazy. Like in B&B. Back on breakout watch. The supply line, right? Remember how it was like you have to look at the weekly? Because the weekly is the only thing that you can do now. And is this potential dragon invalidated yet? Nope. It would not be invalidated until you fell below 225. You didn't even come close. But on the daily, man, whoa, crazy swings up and down. Oh my God, we're screwed. Got to go to the weekly. Man, I'll tell you, crypto, something else. But again, I think you're just at a point where you can only look at the weekly alone. Because if you're getting 40% swings on the daily every day, you have to trade the weekly. Because the structures are all there. They've been there. It's just like, man, I think there's bad market conditions, so they haven't played out yet. But I think if we had good market conditions, they'd probably already be taken off to those next levels. Same thing with something like YFI, man. Like, yeah, a bad week last week. Okay, cool, dude. But did anything change? Are you below 74.50? No. Did you make a lower low than your previous discernible low on the daily? No. There was no technical damage. It was just, wow, almost hit the first target and pulled back. Like, a lot. The Andromeda Galaxy's still there, man. You're now working on you have hidden bullish divergence. This might be a re-entry for a long. It really is. This is like a re-entry, a continuation trade. If you're talking about hidden bullish divergence and a formal bullish back test of the key of key ice lines, this isn't like, oh, an ice line. This is the ice line. It's almost like the bullish engulfing candle might have been the trigger yesterday. So it was an effing boat. And sorry, it's up 4% now. But something along the lines of this where, okay, stop loss below the new low. And then target. You almost get a 3-to-1 going to 11,386, but at this point, that would probably be prudent. You could even have a tighter stop or something something like that. The problem is it's up so much, so fast off that level. Strategizing just becomes more difficult. You're going to be like literally there on the day. Holy crap. And so how do you get a 3-to-1 reward risk? You might just have to like go with 14K. I mean, that might have to be just how you play it, because it's up so much off that optimum inflection point. It would have to be probably played like that. And then guess what? Your second target would be something like 18K. Yeah. So, I mean, that's like 7.6 to 1 reward to risk, something like this with the divergence there. And, you know, you understand though, right? Like why this makes sense, because if say like bad stuff happens, all cryptos are rolling over and it falls back below that level and it trips your stop loss, do you know why? Right? Like your stop loss is below that, right? Because why would you really want to mess with YFI below that level? Look what happens historically. Bad. It goes down to like $5,000, $5,500. So this is just a way to look at it, how you could, and it would just be a continuation. We know that the level, every single day we were here, the levels in the 5,000s, the 886 of the harmonic. But I mean, time's gone by, new market participants, people come in like, when could I re-enter? This is a way to re-enter. This is the way to strategize a continuation and a formal back test with an edge. And it's not just the RSI, it's also the MACD histogram. Look at that. Both implying continuation at a key inflection point and the 200-day simple moving average. The argument's so compelling. Really compelling argument for more upside here. Okay. It's just, yeah, it kind of sucks that it's up 4% today. Like, what can you do, man? Like, it's just, if it's up 4%, then, you know, it just makes it a little bit more difficult to have the best stop. But you could still have a stop like pretty loose and still have an equitable trade. Again, you'd be trading the daily, you know, you're not trading the 4 freaking hour, something like this. All right. So I think it's educational, super educational, because not all the, you know, it's definitely a trend analysis, right? YFI is in an uptrend right now. I don't care who you are, uptrend, higher highs, higher lows consecutively for a while. Technical indicator, the back test of support as support again. So those are your variables. And of course the hidden divergence, hidden bullish divergence. Beautiful, man. Let's see here. All right, just checking my notes over here. Here's the Discord. Yes, I took my own 5 competition to Miami, of course. First Republic, Western Alliance. We didn't look at that one. Let's take a look at Western Alliance. Wall. Yeah, halted. Now 81.07%. Over, dude. Gone. Scammed. Sam Bankman-Fried, id, Terra Lunad, Doquan, Shuzud, BitConnected. Yes, that's what Western Alliance did. Just think about like owning this, man. Like, you're just done. Like your position's just over. Look at that. Just rugged 90% in 3 days. Where's Gary Gensler to protect us? Why is this thing like what? Where are the lawsuits, man? Wow. Just I mean, closing up shop, same signature, and then yeah, you had the other one too, right? First Republic. FRC, man. There it is, down 76.76%. Man, it's done, right? It's not moving now. Yeah, it's at its lowest point, really. Lowest price since ever. All-time lows. Nice. I don't even know if when we were looking at it, it was at all-time lows yet, but here you go. And index funds not really doing anything, right? Just kind of hanging out. It's like happy bank collapse Monday, or mid cap, small cap bank collapse. When next ones? Who's next? You know, I think credits, Swiss credit default swaps hit all-time highs today. My God, man, some of these like banks are like just what the, like how do you even make sense of this one, man? Like Regions Financial. Look what look what happened to it this morning. Wow, it opened at $14.30 and has since rallied 32%, and is currently back above this like support, like right-angled ascending broadening formation stuff. And so wow, just wow. But it like virtually it filled the gap today. You understand how crazy? It goes up and tests $20 as resistance. What's up, Alex? EOS, United States dollar. Sure, we'll look at EOS, which I'm sure is probably pivoting off a higher low. And if you look at the weekly only, you only care about that. What's up, HB? Hi, Mitch. Can you check out the US dollar to the Mexican peso? Just waiting for a good level to purchase United States dollar. Thanks. What's up, HB? Oh, look at it, man. Shut up. Sweat on in it. All right, let's have an alert on regions, which I bank with regions some. Anything below 20 is bad, but if you just back tested that as resistance, that doesn't really make me feel good. Because again, what are back tests? It's like what was once resistance is resistance again with confirmation. And it from that low to high, God, what did it do? From the low to the high, it went up. It was up 43% at one time just to test that level. Of course, EOS is still around. EOS is a weekly trade setup, still active, but it just takes a while. 84 years. I think we had another request besides EOS though. Bitcoin again, 23,660, and you're less than $200 away from a colossal breakout that could take you to $28,800 to $30,000. I'm gonna get a PLSB. Pulse Bitcoin. Okay, here we go, dude. Up 6.4% today. Yeah, I want to tell you about this one. Yeah, I mean, why go up accumulation, man? Oh, yeah, baby, dude. Okay, 88 cents is the floor. 88 to 81 cents, right? So you're in the middle, right, of like maybe the levels. I mean, if things go well, 150 would be your target, right? The low from November of 2022, Kush Blunts, right? You know, and that's it. Maybe a higher low got put in the previous low finally, and so maybe the Momo shifting some, and yeah, 150 would be a target here if it was to continue, right? I mean, talking about 30% upside. Well, Bitcoin's got 20 to 30% upside above 23,835. So there you go, man. That's your request, and here it is. It's not really, so whatever, man. Sure. And now, I bet, was there a harmonic here? 886. Nah, I mean, if it was an 886 on the B point, it would have to be a 1618. But it did. It is holding the 1272 fib extension. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty good. Buyers defending the 1272, and there could be a little bit of accumulation beginning. You need a little more data. But yeah, if it was a pivot here on a higher low, then 150 is your target, 30% upside. That's it. Okay. There you go, Kush Blunts, man. Anonymous, thank you. Says, morning, Mitch. What a crazy time. Thanks for the coverage, man. Thank you for the contribution. That might have been when I was getting coffee. Coffee. Let's go to EOS. Next request. Again, this is all about the weekly. All about the weekly. Only at 1.72%. But again, buyers defending $1. That is virtually a tweezer bottom bullish engulfing candle combination right there. Tweezer bottom confirmed on EOS yesterday, and now a formal back test of $1.02 as support. Very, very good. Very, very good here. Again, who cares about the daily? I mean, that's pretty freaking promising though on the daily, but the weekly is all that matters. And the weekly was, yeah, bearish engulfing candle, but again, a valid setup until you fall below 83 cents. Patience. I know, man. It's EOS though. What do you expect? Ethereum ticker widget. Bro, that's like virtually my property. My graphics guy who I pay made that. Talking about the price, it's not a widget, dude. So yeah, again, man, this is great because Bitcoin is up near breakouts, and then you have the stock market, the index funds are not rolling over right now, so that's good for now. Crypto Hoarder is typing. Very good, man. Get the hate song ready? Nah, man. We won't need the hate song for a long time, dude. I mean, 30K is 30K. That's awesome. But like, oh, we'd have to double in price when we get to 30K. And we still wouldn't be at Haysong levels, right? Haysong levels are $65,000 to $69,000. Ethereum's up nearly 4% now. Very good. And again, who cares about the daily? If you were just looking at the weekly, did anything even happen, man? Oh, what? The 200-week moving average was formally back tested as support last week, and that's it? Remember that time? It's the common retrace between 2,400 and 3,340. You can't be worried about the intraday price action because the intraday price action is almost untradeable these days. The swings are stupid on a lot of altcoins, and then there's just not enough moves happening for so long, man. I'm talking 2 months. 2 months of like almost nothing after the initial rally at the beginning of the year. But again, I feel extremely good about seeing 1420 back tested on the weekly, and in tandem with the 200-week moving average being tested and held on the weekly. And all you got to do now, the last thing you got to do, you got to break 1730, 1728. You do that, insta 2K. You break 2K, then you're talking about the golden zone, just a common retrace, which is 30+% upside on Ethereum from here. Right from here, you got, 48% to 100% upside on Ethereum for just a common retrace. Thou shalt not play Haysong in vain. Exactly. Well, if we do, we're just devaluing it. And what are we? The Fed? No. Yeah, those were the days, man. Those were the crazy times, man. Back in 2020, when the Haysong was at all-time highs, right? Because we were playing Haysong every other day. It was like every day for a little while. So I think just people gotta understand this is like why the weekly is everything right now for crypto. I don't need stocks. Oh, man, shoot, dude. Black swans, banks collapsing. That's not really something that happens every day, and it was pretty, it wasn't like everyone was anticipating the collapse of SPV. It was just something that happened, man. We're living our lives, and it happened. So yeah, man, like eventually, again, ETC on the weekly, it's really not dead yet. I mean, right, until you're falling below like $15, everything's okay. Yeah, no, a lot of damage done the past few weeks. But again, man, I think it's kind of okay for now. Yeah, index funds, I mean, I'm not gonna be surprised if we dump. Muted, what are you talking about? I'm not muted. It's just like now I have a good mic. You know, I was using my other mic, which is okay. It's just not this one. This is the Joe Rogan mic.
Sometimes being imagined through costs. The question is how many of us are willing to bear the costs of being different, being imagined, asking tougher questions. And I think we all have some reluctance.
Just looking at some of these, man, it's just like, yeah, I mean, I think you could say there's still like mysteries abound on like ones like comp where, yeah, it confirmed the bottom, but then it rallied to make a lower high than previous highs and started rolling over again. So it's almost like more like neutral still. But if you're giving me a higher low than the previous low, then you're talking about accumulation. What's up, Exhibit? Sushi, thanks, Mitch. What's up, dude? Thank you so much for the 1618. Man, they're like pretty big. I think that's what's going on too. My overlay is like whacked out. No. It's actually not. It's actually fine. That's weird though. It looks okay. It doesn't look bad. Oh yeah, it's Pi Day tomorrow. I'm excited. Jalen, are you in here? If you can hear me, make sure we're ready for Pi Day. Yeah, some of these just like, man, the lower high. Now you got to put in a higher low here. And but Doge on the weekly, yeah, man. I don't. Here we go. I don't know. It's like, I could understand if you do hold and we rally here. You're talking about maybe another double bottom here, but yeah, it's technically fine until it's below 6 cents, which is crazy. Yeah, some of these, man, just, well, I don't even know. I mean, like Bitcoin looks way better. And here's your Bitcoin weekly, since we haven't been able to really visit it. I wasn't here yesterday, but man, that right there, that's life, man. That's TA. I mean, already up 6.37% on the new week. Hasn't even been a day yet. Yeah, everything's like, all these bank stocks kind of recovered off their lows. I mean, if it's going to be dumping further more, you'd probably be waiting until like end of day or something when, you know, more volume picks up. But for now, look, index funds are near their highest highs, off their lows, right? All of them. Looks like that gap's going to fill on the IWM. Big 60-minute candles going on. We got some upside, which is only incredible for Bitcoin, right? Which is where we're focusing on. Because you were on breakout watch. Still. All right, 23,680. Just don't think you understand how close we are to insane upside. I think you do though. I think it's plotted on the screen. But the last thing you want to do is fail one more time. That's the last thing you want to do. Because then it's like almost like a whacked out Head and Shoulders. That would be like worst case scenario, like coming up here just to fail. I just think it's really strong that you're doing this. Yeah, yields got wrecked real fast. Yeah, coins up 8%. Man, I think it was looking ugly too last week, somewhat. I mean, it's still like kind of ugly, where you think that like maybe Coinbase would eventually see an 886 at 36 and change, right? But no, just still anything above $48 is technically okay. I mean, anything above $48 equals you're above supports. SNX up 40%. Oh my God, dude. Not up 40% actually. Now, I mean, maybe from a couple days, yeah, but not today. It's up 13.6%. So yeah, this is a Vet Moonboy specialty, man. Vet Moonboy bought the weekly back on my first Penthouse stream. This is when he bought, which was, I don't even know, maybe sometime in mid-February. And so anything above 250, $4 on the weekly, and then $7.34 after that. So I mean, really, you just gotta know where we are. My God, these contractors, dude. Can y'all hear anything at all besides my voice? Let me know. Just like tell me if you can. Yeah, you can. Wow, wonderful, dude. How? Oh, not talking about the music. I'm talking about like any noise besides my voice and music. That's great. I'm so happy y'all can hear that. That makes me so happy. Wow. This mic's amazing. Okay, so SNX weekly, the only way to look at it, the only way to trade it, because you're going to be going, you're up 30%, you're down 30% almost every day, every other day. And, yep. And then look at like Q&T on the weekly. Remember this? Remember the crazy reversal structure that is still valid? Yeah, man, just, if you just own the, it's almost like just like owning it, you're good. You'll be all right. It's just going to take a while. If you're just patient, like these structures are so massive that probability is high that they'll play out. And once 156 breaks, it's over. You're just going to, you know, double up. Let's look at the DXY. The DXY unable to break that heart line, right? Falling below the heart line, down about 1% today. Yikes. All right, rolling over. Lowest price since mid-February. That's that's good for, that's great for Bitcoin, man. I mean, dang. And then gold too. Might as well. Well, we gotta look at the mix and peso. That was a request, right? Jackson Brinkley. Thanks for the 10 super chat. He says, going through boring and dump streams make you really appreciate days like this. Thanks, Mitch, for all you do. Thank you so much for the contribution, man. Thanks for being here on this morning. Right, it is 10 a.m. Eastern time. Daylight savings time is in effect as of yesterday. So let's go over to the, what pairing did he want? I can't remember. Let's see, it was USD. All right, chat. We're on breakout watch. We cannot look at the, screw the peso. We're breaking out. Chat. $23,922 right there. You're testing the level. You're testing the breakouts. I'm telling you, you don't, above this level, this all here from mid-February to, from the 14th to the 23rd, that's Rudy Poo. That's like, oh, it's breaking out, it's broken out, but it's not really, no follow through. If you break it, you will know when it's a real breakout, because it will be straight up to 28,800. I'm going to post this stream again and let people know in the Discord, right? Because this is wild, man. All right, just pinging again because it's happening. 23,973 right there at the highest high we've seen since the first of the month, and about to take that out. Up almost 8% today. Sorry, there's not much we can do. We cannot get off this, and the index funds are recovering too. And so we said any positive for the index funds is going to be amazing for Bitcoin. So yeah, just keep on like just inching on up, man, because any inch up is just gonna, Bitcoin will outperform. So close, man. We're so freaking close. I mean, we're technically above it. So it's just all about, is it real though? Because the past couple times it hasn't been real. So beautiful. Was it the back test we were looking for? Gotta wonder if like the banks are done defaulting and crashing. Like what? I mean, there's gonna be another one. It's almost certain there will be another one that will just be down 80-90% in 3 days and be shuttering and be done. And thanks for the nearly 1,000 people tuned in. If you're enjoying the Bitcoin breakout occurring, attempting to happen, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Thanks so much for being here. This is, if you don't know, this is the first like true battle station live stream I've done from the Miami penthouse. This is the first one. So this is historical within historical. There's, you know, I mean, I haven't done a market open stream in a while either, but again, it was for the banks crashing, not because Bitcoin was going to break out, man. I love this dynamic. What's up, everyone? Coffee. Hey, it's Crypto Horda. The Crypto Horda's in here, man. I remember Crypto Horda was talking about buying at 19.8 at the inflection point, which again, the argument, like we discussed earlier, I mean, managing your risk, because inflection points can dictate a pivot point. And if you don't have an edge, then it might be, you don't really know. But that's where people can place their bets. One of my buddies who I was on the yacht with yesterday, he went long at that level too. It's just like, that's a level to take a shot. And if it falls too far below that, you'll get stopped out, whatever you move on your day. But if that's not a level of inflection, there is no level of inflection. That it doesn't exist if you don't consider this an inflection point. So, but now we're breaking another inflection point. In 3 days, you've recovered right back to the other one. It was between 19,891 and 23,835. And if you're above 23,835 long enough, and it's a real breakout, I do think 28,800. But yeah, there's some 25K stuff we got to break. Yeah, you got some local highs, sure. Yeah, not even positive on momentum yet. I agree. That's crazy, man. Wow. Go from oversold to, you go any higher, you're going to be, dude, is this at 60 yet? Mother of God. Chat. That's crazy. You go from 28 to 60. You go from oversold, bearish control zone, and now we're trying to break back into the bullish control zone on the daily RSI. 24,080 right there. 24,100. There it is. We're at the session highs. We're at the highest price we've seen since February 24th and continuing to climb, because this might be the real breakout. Failure. Oh no, we're rolling over. Back test of support, and now rallying off that and breaking the next resistance. Oh my God, man. Amazing. Thanks for the 1,015 here as 24,180 and climbing. Up currently, big one's up 8.8% right now. Doing circles around most cryptos, including Ethereum. Ethereum's only up 5%. What I'll do though, let me see if I can do this. Oh, I already have it up, don't I? How about that? All right, let me get you the other screen, man. Core XRP is virtually a stable coin now, yeah. So here's the quad screen for crypto. Bitcoin top left, the Kang. Oh, look at this, man. This is Ethereum, the top right, 60-minute chart. You're like 1678 right now, which is that high from January 21st. Crypto Maniac, super chat of $15. Hex, please. Thank you, man. Dude, we're a little busy, you know. We can look at Hex in a minute. It's down 2.59%. I can't, I'm not getting off Bitcoin or the majors. Where you can see now Ethereum 1684 and climbing, really pumping now. I mean, you're up 6% now. Bitcoin's up 9.68% and climbing, 24,356. If this doesn't like get you going, man, go watch the bank stocks collapse then. Thank you again, Crypto Maniac. We'll get there for sure. We'll always get to the request. But I mean, just how look at that, just hit the new high. 24,440, 48, 480. Highest price since the 23rd and climbing. You are nearing 24,569, 581, 600. Boom, let's go, dudes. You are inches away from the highest highs of 2023. Screw the banks. Bitcoin is king, man. Talking about only 2.41% off the highs of the year. In fact, only 2% off the highest highs since June of last year. That's how close. Bitcoin, please, Ed. Thank you so much for negating the Hex contribution. Thank you, man. My God. You gotta love this. And we're just patiently waiting for the continuation. I mean, is Bitcoin's up almost 11%? Is that not good enough, chat? Not good enough for you? You expected a red day? Well, dude, I mean, the right sectors, you'd have been correct. I mean, like, yeah, expect it. We saw all the banks. Well, the financials continued downward. I was like, oh man, it's gonna be a bad Monday for banks. Not for much else though. Crypto Maniac, thanks for the 20 again. He says, Hex later? Question marks. Sure, absolutely. We were gonna do it anyway, but man, now we'll doubly do Hex. Yeah, in a 3-day period, in less than 3 days, right? It's always about less than, because it's not, this day is not concluded for another 8 hours and 50 minutes. So you're talking about from the, you know, the open a few days ago, 22% in 2.5 days. Crazy. Oh my God, look at Ed coming in. Legit just honing in on the Crypto Maniac. Ed McCracken, super chatting, $20.01. Says BTC. I guess we gotta go to BTC. We can't go to Hex yet, Crypto Maniac. We have dueling cryptos right now. Get out your banjos. Crypto Maniac retaliating. Sorry, my TTS doesn't work. I have no idea why. It has to be some weird thing, you know. Crypto Maniac, super chat at $20. Hex. Thank you, man. Seems like Ed has met his match. You really gonna let Hex get away with that, dude? The Hex army is just gonna say, oh, Hex army over greater than Bitcoin army? Wow. And again, what shirt I'm wearing today is so apropos. The Lehman Brothers Risk Management Team, 2008. Let's go. Hey, Dr. Sauce. Waiting for the, you know, to show up, notify it. All right, pulling back some off those highs. Dr. Sauce, thanks for the 20. Super chatting 20. Here's to 25,000. Let's go. Thanks, Mitch, for everything. Thank you so much, dude, for contributing to this 100% crowdsourced stream. Thank you, man. No affiliate marketing. No advertisements. No sponsors. You are the sponsor. Ed McCracken coming in $20.02. Says BTC, BTC. Crypto Maniac is now back behind. Wow, look at this. The antes are raised now. Crypto Maniac coming in with $50 super chat, and he says, Hex. Oh man, did anyone miss that? Anyone miss the Leroy Jenkins, bro? That's the first Leroy Jenkins in this room ever. Well, live. I did it. I've done it before. I'll spam that. You know, I was in here all day to spam Leroy Jenkins. Not live. If only you could see it. If you were fly on the wall in here. Historical Leroy Jenkins right there. Crypto Maniac triggered. That's the largest contribution so far. Oh, and now the Penthouse Jesus, I got to change that because Crypto Hoarder, it was him, but now it's Logan. But I already changed it on the laptop. Let me do that real quick. Thank you, dudes. I guess that's it. I guess Hex wins. Sweet. Bueller? What the? What's it doing? Dang, man, that was it. I can't believe it. Has Hex been requested today? Yeah, dude. No, I don't think so. Don't think so at all, man. Going back to just the...
Bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei!
That's the first bow to your sensei ever in here. You still got Ethereum very elevated. 1689. Remember, 1728 is life. If you break 1728, it's almost a 100% chance of going to 2000. And SNX, V-shaped, like crazy, and is probably going to its next level. It's just, what a massive fake out, dude. I mean, that's why, again, the emphasis has all been on the weekly, because it's just too much right now. It's too insane on the daily. Composite Man's just trying to take your coins, man. Using bank collapse. But it's tough though, right? Because like, how do you know? Like, besides just looking at the weekly and relying on the weekly charts, I mean, how do you know how like banks collapsing is going to affect crypto? Because like, you know, what about the index funds? What, you know, what they're dumping? It's not good for crypto when that happens. Oh, I guess we'll go to Hex then. Yeah, Hex yesterday it had its highest daily candle close since May 31st of last year. Very, very nice. And a cool back test. And look at this daily bullish. Now, you know what that is? That's incredible. That's not a hammer. I'd like to know. You must be tested. I must know if you've been paying attention and studying your candles. What Japanese candlestick reversal was this on Hex? Beautiful, dude. Doobie, what's up? Thanks for the 20. Super chat. GBTC, Doobie. Thank you, dude. Yeah, we look at GBTC. Sure. Kirk, no idea. I don't think so about the SBNY rugging. Please tell me. I need answers. What Japanese candlestick reversal is this that took Hex to new highs? Not enough answers. I need more answers now, or I'm going on strike. Oh yeah, I gotta use my soundboard, man.
Bueller.
You worry too much. Everything is beautiful. There's nothing to worry about.
Okay. The answer would be the winner. The winner would be Cody. Just Cody with an uncapitalized C, lowercase c. The winner. This would be a Dragonfly Doji. Someone will be like, oh, but there's a body. Not really, dude. That's a Dragonfly, bro. Don't even tell me that's not a Dragonfly. Okay, and someone would be like, but dude, what about a pin bar? Remember, pin bars have a wick on the top. Hammers have a body that look like a hammer. What kind of hammer you got? This would be a hammer smaller than the nail. How's a hammer going to hit a nail and be smaller than the nail, right? So that's a Dragonfly Doji. Beautiful and extremely rare. Like, it's gorgeous, man. And it ended up being one low, then the second low. It's almost like a confirmation low at this critical support, which we'll be talking about. 5.6 cents, that high from June. Getting back above that level, consequences, right? Higher highs, higher lows, and just first level of positive momentum today you've seen since March 3rd. And the target's 8.6 cents. If you're above 6.8 cents, the target's 8.6 cents, which is it's a peak back from May of last year. Not much more beyond that, though. I mean, really, the major historical highs from June of 2021 at 9.3 cents is probably where you're headed to. I think that would be the big one. So there you go. And I love it. The super chat train looking super sexy up there, isn't it? Oh yeah. Love the morning streams, right? 1690 on Ethereum. Hey, you're getting closer and closer to a breakout. Binance coin is certainly hitting its highest price since February 23rd right now, as I'm speaking to you. BNB is up 8.16%. And remember, it's not about the 4 hour, it's about the weekly. And chat. First Jesus chimes in this room live. BNB is breaking out. It's breaking the supply line that takes you all the way back to its all-time high. You're breaking it, man. The bullish dragon is now being confirmed. We will know in 6 days and 9 hours, but this is how it starts. The dragon's becoming valid when you break the supply line or the spine of the dragon, and you're working on a bullish engulfing candle on the weekly. All right, man. You spent an entire month failing to break that supply line, and now you're going to break out. The upside potential is crazy. I mean, common retraces are stupid up here. What's up? Hyphen. Thanks for the 1543 super chat. He says, can you take a look at MUX and the Toronto Stock Exchange seems to be breaking out. I think I might be better than the TTS. What's up, Kurt Gibson? Sorry, I can't. The chat box is just broken. It just doesn't work. Kurt Gibson, super chatted $20. Stop smoking the Hex boys. Let's check out IMX. Gaming be the future. Thank you, Kurt. We can look at that. Sure. I'm just like it's really tough when you've got just so much going on in crypto. And my music stopped. Thanks for the 1,124 people tuned in. If you're enjoying the live stream, hit that like button, the bell, the sub. Very grateful because you could be anywhere. And you're choosing to be here. We'll do a throwback set that pleases thee. Pleases me, it pleases thee. My mic's destroying your headphones. Okay, is it destroying anyone else's headphones, man? My God. Or is that fake news? Wow, 1696. You got Ethereum at its highest level since February 20th. Right now, we're pumping, chat. BNB is at its highs, 312. XRP is not. XRP, bro, come on. Alex Cobb, do something, man. XRP, highest price since the 9th of March. Who cares? Great, dude. Congratulations on never doing anything. But it's about the weekly, you know. My mic is good. Levels are good. People say it was fake news on the mic breakage or whatever. What's up, Alien Rope? Thanks for being here. Everyone, what's up, Ed McCracken? A little boom when I get a little loud. I'll pull back a little bit from my face. Oh my God, it's Green Jay. It's Francisco. It's Wayne Batson. You can't hear the music, but you're deaf. So don't listen. Gotta be careful. Gotta be real careful there, bro. Look at this, man. It's all about the weekly. Understand 50 to 100% upside. If we can just break a couple levels, you're so close to one. What about $30, $35 off? So you're getting close to breakout watch. Bitcoin is breaking out right now. It is broken out. Not with confirmation, but it's breaking out. $37 minutes till your 4-hour candle close. Okay, so we're And that would mean you would have 37 minutes until your a 4-hour breakout. The daily, though, is really important. Yeah, precious metals up big today. Sure. What's up, Jose? Yeah, some of these banks down stupid levels. I mean, and then they're down so much they're done. Okay, you still have Ethereum and BNB virtually at their highs of the day. I'm just going to scale in a little bit so you can see these candles better. So you know that level right there. That's kind of like the range top. I mean, it's a zone. It's like between 1677 and really like, 1711. But again, it's like 1730, 1728 is the big one. Like, it's not pictured on this 60-minute screen here. But again, scaling in so you can see them better. Beautiful stuff right now. And just keeping this 19650 level, and just how beautiful, right? The spring back test of spring. I mean, it put on a seminar. There it is. This is the most powerful, one of the most powerful technical indicators you could ever identify. If it's successful, the upside is immense. Look at that, off that combo. Spring back test of spring. Undeniably too, because these are your levels from 2017. So there was like no controversy of it being 19650, 1989, 199 on this chart. So that's what just is out of this world perfect. So if you weren't a believer, hopefully you're a believer now. I mean, but how many countless instances of spring back tests have we seen that have been successful and played out like the Jesus? Ethereum even did it itself. Do I think gold will pull back? It did pull back. It virtually went to the level. Like gold did the same thing kind of Bitcoin did. It went down to 1800. I'll show you here. It didn't quite touch it, and it's like, I mean, maybe it did. Look how close it was to testing that level. And then once and twice, it's kind of like confirmation low. I think we talked about it. Oh, we got to see 1800. Then maybe we get a confirmation low. Some of y'all remember that. It's like it didn't quite go exactly, because I'll show you 1800. It didn't quite touch it. It got front run by like $1. You can see how accurate that this trend line is. It never hit these levels off by $1. But between the level, you could understand it was pretty nice, straight up and down. And so now, I mean, have your alert set up right above 1920, because if you hear the beep, that means you're breaking the old all-time high back from September of 2011. So retrace and go. Happy to see a morning live stream. Yeah, I mean, was warranted, right? Certainly warranted. And gold up 2.42%, its highest level since February 3rd, and climbing. And remember the monthly. I don't know if y'all remember this, but cup with handle, man. Like maybe unironic cup with handle. And maybe it needed a catalyst. It could be a double top, whatever. But it's not dead yet, and it was making lower highs. But this type of price action, and look, on the monthly, gold's showing its first level of positive momentum since January 2021. That means in over 2 years, this month, we're getting positive momentum. Someone queue up the Michael Scott gif. Oh my God, it's happening on gold on the monthly. You gotta wonder if we're gonna see more positive momentum in the coming months on golds. Over 2 years. 2 years and 2 months since this happened. You're witnessing it now. March, right? Which is, oh, hey, man, St. Patrick's Day, green, good luck, good stuff, right? Cup with handle, arguments not invalid yet. It's just taking forever, man, right? Cup with handle, man, on the monthly. There it is, yeah. It's virtually like a sideways handle, right? Like this. That's it. So 1920, if you break 1920, $2,000. Pretty easy. All right, have your alert set up. Just want to show you that. Awesome. Bitcoin 24,422. We go back to the quad screen so we can pay attention to all of it. We're 1695 on Ethereum. Remember 1728 is the big one for ETH. BNB's virtually broken its level, the supply line. Amazing. And then XRP, same price it was at March 9th. And who cares, man? Whatever, dude. 39.67 cents. Good luck. We'll see it. Maybe in a year over there we might test it. Just massively underperforming the others. Oh, dude, gold virtually at session highs right now. Killing it, dude. I just set up another alert for gold if it sees really session highs again. And Bitcoin's up virtually 10% right now. And Bitcoin on the daily is now showing positive momentum for the first time since February 23rd. Grayscale Bitcoin for Doobie, because I know you requested it. Well, here you go. Here's the thing, man, about GBTC. 1372 is the big one on this. Yeah, 1372, like that high back from February 2020, the pre-COVID crash high. I think if you break that for real, you could be going to 1741. So the question, he's probably requesting is like, oh, is that inverse head and shoulder? I don't know, man. I mean, you got to use your imagination, I guess, right? A little bit on this. It's not like perfect. I've seen far prettier patterns, but he's just probably like, look at this. I mean, I guess. I mean, kind of. It's kind of Momo shifting. Y'all see this? I mean, again, you kind of got to be open-minded. But maybe. All right, 24,500 on Bitcoin. Oops. It seems like we're about to go again. We've got to go back. So again, 1372 equals 1741. So if you break this 1372 level, you got 26% upside. That's perfectly in line with Bitcoin price. If you break 25K, whatever this level is too, you got 30% upside. Let me show you from where you are right now. 17% upside to 28.8, but if you go to the top end, 26.6% upside. So there you have it, man. It's a big deal. Ethereum 1698 and climbing, staying on this quad screen because we got a pump, chat. We got a pump going across the big cryptos, all starting after some pretty incredible price action at the most important inflection point on this chart. Josh V, go tell them to watch the stream, man, because clearly not. In fact, I mean, it's like validated Bitcoin and crypto's existence with these bank runs. Bitcoin's up 10.6% right now. That's beautiful, man. And thanks for the 960 here. I don't know, man. Like, we're legit, like, virtually at the highs. This is it. I mean, third time's a charm, right? We tried once in late January. We tried again in mid-February. And now in mid-March, we're trying again. And it's been pretty effortless in the past 3 days. This bit's been coming in hard. Dude, where's Jalen? Make me a new thumbnail, dude. What's up, Kelly? I appreciate the kind words. Oh man, so pulling back off those highs just a little bit. 1690 Ethereum, 310, 60, 70 on Binance, 24,367 on Bitcoin. We got 26 minutes until your 4-hour close. It will be the first 4-hour candle close above 23,835 since February 24th, which I think's great. What we can do is for a second go back and check on the index funds that had a really nice 60-minute pump, and now, you know, about 4 minutes ago, a new candle has emerged. 11,300 on the Nasdaq's, you know, kind of being tested right now. These were, you know, the Russ 2000 that was a bullish engulfing candle in the 60-minute, but it was only really to fill a gap. I don't trust this much at all, you know. Don't get too crazy, but certainly decoupling from stocks and crypto right now. Wow, dude. How do we have over 1,000 people in here and chat is this dead? What are y'all doing? I mean, y'all probably working, probably like doing stuff, but dang, man. Figured there'd be like more hype in the chat, man. We got Don watching. Oh, across the pond, Matt. Sweat on. Oh, there's some hype. There's a little bit of hype, man, I guess. Wow. That's the hype we need, man. It's like, you want Bitcoin to pump, man? We gotta have hype like that. Alright, I'm sorry. So there are your index funds, and just switching back to the other quad screen. A little different colors, right? A little more green. We got 8 hours and 24 minutes till your daily candle close. 24 minutes till the 4-hour candle close. Other notable gainers on the day: SNX, Bitcoin, FIL, GRT, BNB, Litecoin, YFI. Wow, YFI really going up 7.36%. And just reiterating, because this was a, you know, like a publication created just a little while ago, where it was up 4%. So it's up 3% since we posted that publication. And I'm not saying it's going to stay up there. It could definitely pull back. Probably will some, right? But again, it's just how can you use traditional technical analysis to manage your risk and an asset that has already reversed its trend and it was making a higher low, and it was a really nice pullback too, because think about it, it's an M shape from this previous low to high. What'd you do? You hit the 88% retrace. Wow, we could take it further. We don't have to look at the daily. Look at the 4-hour, and it's a shark pattern, a shark that completed reversing at the level. So throw that in, but then on the daily you have hidden bullish divergence, and that's the cool thing, right? You go to the 4-hour and you identify this shark. We'll just plot it real quick. It's the shark. Scott Carney would be proud. 886 exactly. Okay. Wow. So you got the 4-hour harmonic completed, all right, and then you go the daily and it's hidden bullish divergence. Hidden bullish divergence, implying continuation. Bullish engulfing candle above the inflection point. What are you talking about? The inflection point. Are you kidding me? The one, the only, 74.50. Look, incredibly important here. You back tested as support for the first effing time, and back above the 200-day moving average. So many things you're above. So targets 11,386, 14,154, then 18K. Those are the targets. It's been that for a while. It's just how long is it going to take? It'll take a while. Incredible, man. All right, 24,200 Bitcoin pulling back, only about 9% up now. But yeah, nearing that top of the range again. It is talking about a rectangle, man, right? Wow, and talking about XRP really pulled back some, right? Here's the pullback, man. Pulling back. Wi-Fi will stop you from eating the bugs. Well, I mean, if you were here at the beginning of January, yes, true. Bueller. Whoa, they want my kilobytes. I think I just effed. Uh-oh. That's not good. I'm getting throttled here. Chat, save me. I can't do it. No. Are we gonna be good, man? I don't know. I can't do it. Yeah, dude. I'm getting all wrecked right now. My internet's getting wrecked. Uh-oh. This was to be expected, though. Like, I was really, like, thinking we were gonna be dealing with this way more, and so I've been really fortunate so far. It's only been minimal. All right, I think we're back. We're stabilizing. Okay, we're good. So JFels, you can see me. Okay, thanks for the 1,000 still here through the carnage of my internet. Oh yeah, we gotta play that. This will be the first one, okay?
Can devs do something? I have overinvested by a lot. Every day I'm checking the price and it's dipping. Every day I check the price, bad price. I can't take this anymore.
Maybe have it, man. Wow, dude. Talk about like more hidden bullish divergence argument maybe on even NEO. Look at this. Just again, it doesn't mean like, hey, it's time to go long if you don't want to, but like this channel that NEO had been confined in, it broke out and it's now back testing that breakout as support, and now like maybe hidden bullish divergence is occurring on the oscillators at that level where an attempted rally to 1342 could happen. $21,200. 18 minutes and 50 seconds until your 4-hour close. And again, we're talking about potentially having the highest 4-hour close since the 23rd of February. No green screen today? Oh, funny, dude. We got a funny guy in the chat. Get him. Bitcoin at one time was up 11% earlier. Yeah, they're probably going off some of their watch list that it doesn't have like the normal times. You know, I think like some of these exchanges do that where, you know, they won't go off universal time. They'll go off some other time, and that means the way it's measured is wrong, or it's just different. Can Jim Cramer do something? Yeah, he can say that all these banks are good and fine, and then they collapse to zero. Like he was talking about Signature Bank, SVB were good. There was another one too. Oh, it was like that the federal one, FRC, right? That's now halted. It's done, right? Oh no, I guess it unhalted, and look what's happening. 2189 on FRC, First Republic Bank, that Jim Cramer really loved. He's like, all eyes on FRC now. It's a good bank, and you know, since then it's down 80+%. So this level of 2189. Is that all-time lows? Yes, that is an all-time low on FRC from September 29th, 2011. The buyers are coming in to defend that for their dear life. If you want a gap fill, the bottom of the gap's $45.19. You can go as high as $70. It's $32. $70 to fill the gap with a candle close. Yeah, that's pretty wild though, right? Just, hey man, I'm just gonna go long at the inflection point. If you did that, if you were just like scalping, right? You just entered there, eventually, okay, you're up 46% on percent on your position in an hour or two, a couple hours. So crazy, man. Some people understand how this thing's down 60% today, but it's rallied off its low more than 40%, right? Off its low at 83%. Someone went long at 1763 and it's now 32.30. But you gotta understand how bad, how it can go against you too, or if you're longing and all of a sudden your position's down 30% in an hour or two. You miss the Miami background, dude. I did the Miami that's like my living room in there. This is like my office. This is actually my first Miami office battle station live stream ever. Like weird circumstances. Circumstances, sorry. I was trying to pay attention to something else. Whew. Man. I'll tell you what could be happening now on this is crazy, right? What happens, dude? Uniswap, someone talk to Zupa. What if this is going on? Some Nefarious says Nefarious tipped $24.24. VeChain doing things. And as I said last night, this entire week's gonna be Benny Hill. Yeah, I'm not sure really. I don't get the reference. Maybe I do. Hold on. Let me take that back before I embarrass myself. Because it could be really embarrassing. Benny Hill. Oh yeah, I'm okay. It's definitely a boomer term, right? Benny Hill, English comedian. Is there a girl in a bikini? Yeah, dude. He was like a actor, comedian, songwriter. Oh, okay. Benny Hill hype. Zoomers, you'll get that. Got a few zoomers in there. So what happens to Uniswap if it becomes an inverse head and shoulders? And it's an inverse head and shoulders that's higher than the low in June. Wow, I wonder how this could go. It's only up 3.3%, so it may not even pan out. It could fail, but maybe this is how it starts to look, right? You see the Yakety Sax guy? Dang, what's up, Exhibit? Thanks for the Hex contribution. You remembered. You get an even more special Hex for 66.66, I believe. I think we have the other one. We have like two different ones. Yeah, man, that is super special. It's a continuation harmonic, maybe. That's what Q&T was like, right? Similar stuff. XLM in 2020, Litecoin in 2020 had the exact same type of M shape, just in the middle of the new trend, really, the midterm uptrend. We have a decent amount of Zoomers in this community, I believe. I don't know. Millennials go back to early 20s too. I don't know. I'm not really sure where the cutoff is. Hex is 8 cents now. Let's go, dude. Hyper Hex. Been live now for 2 hours and 12 minutes. If you're enjoying the live stream, the like button, the bell, that stuff. Thanks for being here. A pretty historical day. Pretty insane stuff happening. Some sort of parabolic shift. Momentous shift from banks to crypto, banks to Bitcoin, man. Wow, dude, Matic, something freaking else, dude. Matic, look what it did, man. This old level that was once resistance, you knew it was resistance, you sold off and you went to the level, right? Hey, if you fall below 120, what would the target be? 98 cents to $1, or 95 cents is the zone, right? Bottom zone. Guess what? 200-day simple moving average held and straight down, up, and up, right? And now you're right back at 120. I don't know if you'll break that, but that's the level. It's just going between the levels. General consensus area where market participants might have bids and asks. That's what levels are. The boomer zoomer chart. Yeah, dude, really. Interesting smiley face. I didn't know that. Okay, so Bitcoin's 24,000, pulling back. We got about 11 minutes till that close, that 4-hour close. Ethereum, I mean, they're all pulling back some, right, off that. Let's check out the index funds. Or anything here? No, index funds kind of hanging in there. Not really pulling back. Yeah, no, Nefaris. I'm saying, though, it is a boomer reference, though. Whether you were a boomer or not, it doesn't matter, right? That dude, it was like born in 1920, right? That's, you know, that's like greatest generation stuff, right? It's like not even boomer. Wow, I really, really like Monero here. Okay, this is like, you gotta wonder what this could turn into. This was something we had thought about, right? 3 valleys. 3 valleys. We're waiting on the 3rd one, and I think we might be getting it. Now, if we went a little lower, it'd still be okay, but this is this could be unreal, dude. You can believe it's still an active weekly trade setup. But man, 3 rising valleys and getting above this, you are attempting to break it today. August of 2017's peak. Above that is the breakout. And this is it, man. This is a textbook potential 3 rising valleys. The measure move of this structure from the lowest low to the confirmation line. The confirmation line would be right here. 188 from the breakout, and TA Tetris. That's it. That would take you to the next levels, the next big ones, way up there. So this is the development of this structure, 269-day development, man. That's massive. Classic accumulation on XMR. You know what it kind of reminds me of? I know it's crazy, and it maybe not. Maybe I'm just way off, but it reminds me of not rice, but orange juice futures a little bit. Okay, way back in 2020. What are you talking about? Let me show you. OJ, right? All the accumulation, all these higher lows, man. Before moon. And still, it's holding up, but it just keeps making lower highs. I mean, yeah, bearish and golden candle being worked on today. If you break 227, you're probably done. That's the old all-time high from 2016 on orange juice. Silver up 6% today. My God, mooning. Wow, highest price since February 23rd. Natural gas also up almost 7% today. It was down 1.5% before the market opened. The gap fill, nope, not quite. Very close to a gap fill. Is that never head and shoulders? I don't know, man. It's probably too small, but don't think there's much of a structure down here. But this was all the 886. 216 was the 88% retrace from the 2020 low down here. This is the VIX pattern, remember? Anyway, just 7 minutes. Kind of running out the clock here. I'm a little gassed. We've been going, man. Oops, what the... Thanks for the 970 people tuned in, where we are on breakout watch. It's really like an ongoing breakout attempt. That's what you would call it. You don't say it's broken out, because you need candle close confirmation, and then you want back test confirmation, and then you want, after the back test, price action. So we are working on a breakout. It is happening. but it is not confirmed and easily could not be a breakout in 8 hours. Chris Leclerc, super chatted $15. Right Aid, please. At levels from the 1970s. Yes, it is. We know the rad chart well here. Yeah, you just gotta wonder. Excuse me. You gotta wonder, man. Gotta go the weekly on this one. Here it is. There it is, man. Right there. August of 1974. Pretty much touched the bottom, touched it. And yeah, I mean, if you want a long, if you're talking about value on a chart, I mean, this is kind of as low risk as it gets, but it is, you have to long Rite Aid. So that's the catch. Turn up the audio a little bit, music, but will the Fed stop the rate hikes now? It's rough because, like, they shouldn't, but I think they might have to because they're breaking things. Like SBV broke because of the 50 basis point increase last week. It broke a day after. It was over. So that's the problem, man. That's where we are. Like, oh wait, yeah, they turn on the money printer, whatever, bail out the banks, okay. Well, they could do that because there wasn't an inflation problem. We have a super inflation problem right now. So if they like pause rates and start dropping rates, yeah, maybe the banks don't collapse, but what they've been trying to do is just curb inflation. It's not going to happen. Inflation will continue to rise. I think that's happening no matter what. $1.7 trillion omnibus bill, bullcrap, just stealing. Literally, this is like stealing, man. No one voted for that. No one wanted that. Like these people that are in the government now, they do not listen to their constituents. They just do what they just do. They help each other out. People in the government work for other people in the government. They don't work for the people anymore. So yeah, they're just gonna spend money, and it's like you're gonna pay for it. It's gonna, and they're gonna try to raise the taxes on you. They're gonna do all IRS. You know what they're doing. More government. Let's just make the government way bigger. More power, more control. You watch your mouth, Jonathan. I would say this is so incredible. Like Bitcoin, what it's doing today is just so impressive. Okay, so your Rite Aid, I mean, all I can do is tell you, yes, you are at the 1970s level. If it holds $4, which is like, what, 20% upside maybe from here? Not crazy? 20% upside now. Right there. The 2009 levels of the support, and that's where you'd probably sell. Or at least take profit, right? If one's buying low, they're setting their stop loss below 313, and then they're taking profit at $4. And then they can let the rest ride, right? Take 33% of your trade off the table, and then let 66 remain. And if it broke $4, then my God, windfall. Because $5 to $7 up, that's the target. Nefarious Technology took $4.20. Guess when you redefine inflation, it's still inflation. Government is corporate and government first. People last. S&P mini futures going insane too. I mean, futures, spot's kind of not going too insane, right? SPX, let's see. I mean, I don't think it's any different, right? Not really here. Like on the weekly S&P futures, today, you got 4 days and 6 hours, so it's like not even close. But say you sold off, it would be, you'd be showing your first level of negative momentum since October 31st of last year. Wow. Financial backstop, yeah. Word salad, that's what they do. Word salad. Transitory. Soft landing. Financial backstop. You hear this? Bullcrap. You're gonna foot it. Like, again, y'all keep talking like they're gonna keep doing stuff, and you're gonna take it. Like, every day, some of this most absurd stuff you could dream of happens. Like, the news breaks of some stupid idea brought up from someone in our government. Wow, man, like people asking questions where I like just answered. I just tried my best to answer, and then people just ask the question like I didn't even exist. So 24,100. All right, 13 seconds, chat, until the 4-hour close. 5 seconds. We're gonna do some Jesus chimes. There it is. A 4-hour candle close breakout confirmation, which is, again, that's the level, man. That's the big one. Now, of course, you're gonna take out these other highs like 25K. I mean, I know they're there. You can't just ignore them. We just know the big one is 23,835 because it was like the first one. It goes back to 2020, way back. So, and I think price action is correlated to that level every time. So I think it is significant being above that. So, oh, it's up into Griggs 8, super chat at $5. It says bull trap. Could be bull crap. Again, man, a bull trap. Was this a bear trap? I mean, that word gets just thrown around. I think it was a really good. I mean, that's so strong, man. I don't know how it could be a bull trap when at the level of inflection where anytime there's an inflection point and a pivot could occur, and the pivot happened and it went up 20+%, how could it be a trap? Because people are up 20% if they long to that level. So how are they trapped? Could have been a bear trap, right? I mean, I don't know. Not even. It's just the levels, man. It's all about. We knew 23,835. We knew 19,891, 19,650. It just bounced between those levels very fast. So confused about the TTS not working now. It's so dumb. Oh, I bet I. Oh no, that's not it, is it? Ooh, maybe that's it. You know what? If someone TTSs again, it might work. It was set on something I think was not right. If I get a tip again, we might know. Oh, I got a new thumbnail. Nice. You got this, man. Or do I? Of course I don't. Lord. Here we go.
Working? Everyone knows the Benny Hill theme music.
Oh wow, did I not have that up? How many likes are on the stream? Whoops. You hit the like button, that bell, that sub, man. If you're in here and you're enjoying the Bitcoin pump, man. Alright, man. Well, there's not much moving. There's not much movement happening right now after the pump. I'm glad we caught that. We got it live, man. What historical first battle station Miami penthouse stream. So it's good to see that the internet works. I think the download's a little, it's too slow. It just won't work, I don't think, for the spaceship stream on Wi-Fi. It's tough, man, but a normal stream, it seems like we can do it now. That's great news. You saying Hex is at that's, well, what were we thinking Hex was 9 cents, the big one? 9.1. Yeah, Hex up 3% now. Yeah, it's going, dude. Yeah, 8.6 is the target from here. There's nothing else. Like, if it doesn't go there, I'm gonna be kind of surprised. Like, why would it not go to 8.6 now to at least test that high from May of last year after the Dragonfly Doji? Yeah, chilling. I hope so. I mean, I wonder though if that would even work. I worry about Wi-Fi. I think that's the problem. There's just so much, it's just so graphically intense. What's up, Crypto Clan? Whoa, that's a little loud. Still got over 900 people here. I'm just new 60-minute candle across the boards. Just kind of no movement on the close. Those are the highest 60-minute closes you've had in a while since the 9th. Not too far off since the wait, hold on, since like late February for Ethereum. The highest 60-minute candle close for BNB really since the late February, and not on XRP. And Bitcoin's the same thing. Wonderful. And remember, BNB is very good because on the weekly it is in the midst of a breakout. But yes, I get it 6 more days till the close, so it may fail. But it's a colossal supply line being breached today on CZ's coin. It's not even about fiber internet. Do you understand? If I'm Wi-Fi in here, it's about the packets traveling via airspace, and so much graphical intensity on the spaceship that it has problems. Well, it did when I tried doing it in Birmingham, but this is Miami, so it might be different. Double the upload speed. Oh yeah, on this one it was a little cut off, right? Yeah, there we go. Still up there though, man, right? Showing green on the new 60-minute. Very nice. We better now, right, Razorback, man? Miami packets, man. The best packets out there, mate. You misspelled your, Razorback. Don't get wrecked, dude. Look at this, man. Look at, you talk about being able to, again, like it could fail, and these things fail, and it's like whatever, but you get like something like ICP. You're talking about one low and it's a slightly lower low, but these two lows are higher than the lowest lows. And this is like a formal bullish back test. The old low from June of sorry, June 18th, Black Saturday, being back tested for the first time as support since breaking above it in January. And now look how easily someone could strategize a trade. Where if someone just has a stop loss below $5, you understand why, right? Because below it, you're almost certainly going to 350. But look at the upside potential if this is an actual real bullish back test. And the buyers coming in. A bullish engulfing candle yesterday, like at the trigger, above the getting back above the 200-day moving average today. I mean, this is stuff. This is like what you look for. And these two lows being higher than this low could be the first higher low painted since the bottom. And that could be finally some confirmation of accumulation. Upside, I mean, dude, again, the top of their range is 928. So where you are right now, I mean, that's where you'd be targeting 70 to 82% upside on ICP if buyers successfully defend this level, meaning like they've defended it successfully, but will there be follow through? If there is, that's where it's going most likely, 928 to 980. Does everyone kind of get what I'm talking about? I don't know. It's TA stuff. Not much hype for TA stuff these days, right? All right, still green on the new candle. All right, but this is, again, ICP, man, this is like buy low. How is it? If this isn't buy low, nothing is. Buying at inflection points, strategic entries, again, sizing it up, something like this. Can deviate, I mean, but this is the gist of it. Oh my God, 4+1. You could literally just take profit at the high that was painted in mid-February, and it's still equitable. Equitable meaning it's 3-1 reward to risk. So simple, man. You can go crazy too and say, you know what, forget it. I'm gonna at the top of the zone. That is how simple it could be. I'm gonna publish this. I think it's just like, again, man, like they don't always play out. They can fail. Sure. Okay, so it would be like a technical indicator because that is a back test of a support as support. It could be a chart pattern if you're looking at it as a slightly lower low double bottom locally. That's it. I wish it was like rocket scientist stuff, but some have to be that. But this one's pretty simple, man, right? And it's ICPs. Oh God, ICP, bro. But can't look at it like that. It's like one, just look at the asset, look at the levels. Questions like, who's gonna buy it? Yeah, I know, man. Like, who's gonna buy it? Still up there, man. We are still up there. 24,200, 1680 on Ethereum, 309.70 on BNB. Extended coverage brought to you by you, the viewer. 2 hour and 40 minute uptime of this live stream, historical live stream. GRT up 8.69% today. GRT Moon Boys would be pleased. Another higher low being painted. Yeah, patiently waiting for 25K. I think, man, like this could be it. Like being above 23,835, serious implications if it's real. And it wasn't real the past two attempts, beginning of February. It was like late January, beginning of February, like the first, and then another attempt for like a week in mid-February, and now we're back above it. And it's just like, look at that 24.3 right there for a second. Total above 1 trillion. Oh my God, I haven't done I like totals. This will be the first one if you're tuning in. If you're tuned in right now, you're about to hear the sound clip. It's never been before played in this room live. Okay, so Jonathan. We have Jonathan on the mic, and must ask, what do you think about the financial backstops of these banks and SPV collapsing because of the basis points increasing the interest rates? What are your thoughts on that, Jonathan?
I like turtles.
Oh, thank you so much, Jonathan, for your input. Back to you, Tom. $1.044 trillion on total market cap. Really not, I mean, it's kind of just whatever. Pivoted, made a much higher low, 200-day moving average. But again, it's just in the same, it looks like the Bitcoin chart where you just got to take out the local highs. Ooh, internet screwed again. God dang, man. Hold on, dude. I don't know. We got turbulence. Yeah, see, this is what I'm saying. Instability. It's good to take out a spaceship stream, man. What's up, insanity? We got new CPI tomorrow. Who cares? I mean, like, CPI is bullcrap, man. They change the metrics in which they gauge inflation. So it doesn't matter. It's not real. Like, they make it what they want it to be. That's all the CPI is. They took out, right, what consumers ingest, right, like food and stuff. They took that out, man, because it would make the inflation number way higher. Level 9 totals. Is that a Squirtle or is that a Blastoise, man? Yes, they took out food, consumables or whatever. They took it out of the CPI report. So dumb, dude. Yeah, Dr. C, exactly. That's why it's like, why would anyone even care what the CPI report is? It's all like scripted, man. Yeah, it's gonna go down again tomorrow because they made it that way. It makes them look like they're doing something right. They're not doing anything except changing the metric in which they gauge inflation. They're doing that pretty well, I guess. Wow, you want to talk about interesting? Look at this, man. FIL, very, very similar to ICP, right? Where it's the level from Black Saturday, June of 2018, or June 18th, 2022. Buyers defending once and twice now. You have to wonder, is it a confirmation of accumulation? Because it was only one time, pump then dump, but now it's a second time. Massive engulfing candle yesterday, taking the price back above the 200-day simple moving average. You have to wonder, the upside would take it back to $10. Very interesting on FIL, which is a joke, right? All it does, it's a loser, right? But still, man. Just because it's always been a loser doesn't mean it will remain a loser. And these this is a technical indicator. So that means like, it's kind of pumped too much. It's up 11% today. So it's up like 20% in 2 days. So it makes it really tough to be like, oh, a great time to long out. Nah, I mean, kind of, the closer you are to $5, the closer you are to the lowest risk entry. So if it's up this high, there's still upside, but there's only about 56% upside. Yeah, I think request wise, did you want to see VeChain? Sorry, I didn't think about it. Yeah, you worded it like not like you wanted the request, so it didn't really register. VeChain's up 6% roughly. Wow, look at that, dude. So what we're noticing, like kind of a pattern here. These are like, man, I got all these charts up. These are levels that, I mean, go back to June of last year, Black Saturday's low. This goes to, look at this, September of 2018. I've had this ice line plotted here, and buyers defended it 4 days in a row. And the upside could be going back up to 2.7, 2.8 cents here. So just pay attention. What was once a resistance a long time ago, years ago, became support in June. You know, the consequences of it holding there. VeChain went up 69% in 57 days. And now it's happening again. So there could be similar consequences to what we saw before. Okay. Wow, YFI really going, man. 8,900 is up 8.56%. It is up 4% since we looked at this and published that trade setup live on stream. And yeah, 11,386, 14, 18K, which equals Andromeda Galaxy. Okay. Incredible. So pump this thing to the pearly gates of heaven, right? Something else. Yeah, so all the banks, right? All the banks thing, they're all calling 6% and 6.1%. Only one bank saying 5.8%. They're gonna be wrong, but yeah, I mean, it's gonna be down because they control it. So FIL exploding. One ICP explode. There was another one that was solid, but at a solid level. So some decent back tests all around here. Legion, you know, man, that's what they say, but it never happens, dude. I feel like YFII is just like, it's almost a waste of time, man. CryptoClan, you did, but if you're in the Citadel, you got it. You were pinged. So we're still like up there, man. Like this party isn't over yet, really. I mean, 24,300 on Bitcoin, another green candle. I mean, you got 1690 on Ethereum, BNB 310, a few dollars off the highs of the day. But some of these altcoins really going. And we're at 2 hours and 50 minutes. We're going on a 3-hour live stream now, and the party's not done in crypto. So thanks for sticking around. You have me in your ear. You're probably working. You're probably doing your own thing. I'm just trying to keep you, informed with these prices and what they're doing. Only about 800 of y'all here now. Viewership pullback. Get wrecked, dude. Bearish divergence on viewership, but not on Bitcoin. Oh, can I look at people to the US dollar tether? Alec Blaze, thanks for the $20 super chat an hour ago. I didn't see that one. Yeah, we can try to run to it real quick. People. How about crab people to the US dollar tether? Decentralized crab, decentralized people. Okay, here's people. People to the US dollar tether, man. Alright, I see a couple lows here. Alright, you can see like candle low close from June. Yeah, same thing, right? Yeah, this is a level. It could be, right? Strategizing, stop below 17 cents. It's at 21 cents now. And, running up a couple levels. You could think maybe possibly 2.9 cents, but then you can see here the low from February of 2022. But then it's been a resistance, it's been a high in May of last year and August of last year. I mean, that could be the target here if it's going to hold. That's the people. People, US dollar tether. Holding a support like others have held. You love me and hate me? What's with the hate, man? I mean, I don't know. People hate me. It's like, someone be like, I hate you. And it's like, I don't even know who you are if you hate me. So People's up 7.5% and could be going a lot higher. Right, you got like minimum upside on this. If it was really to, you know, if buyers defended it and the bottom was put in, you could think about like, you know, 37% upside all the way up to 100%, 95% upside. Yeah, we checked EOS way earlier in the stream, but it's like a 3-hour stream, man. So, you know. Digibyte is an active trade setup. Unfortunately, it's really been slow going, man. But yeah, absolutely incredible here. Let me give you the other one. Look at this. It is gorgeous, right? This level, and it just looked like another back test. This is right. The closer you are to 8.2 tenths of 1 cent, the closer you are to the most strategic entry, lowest risk entry, and it just another back test really. And so, and 1 low, 2, now 3 low. It's almost like 3 rising valleys is happening on DGB. Target's 100% upside. 100% upside on this. Yeah, that's some stuff, man. That's real. One could be adding a position the closer you are to that 8.2 tenths of 1 cent. Yeah. From bugs to burgers. Burger bugs. Or bug burgers. And you won't even know it's happening. Man, I gotta get some more, like, let me get my water real quick, man. Oh, wait, we got Scorpio up in here. What's up, Scorpio, man?
So when Silvergate shuts down, Signature Bank is seized as an afterthought in the news. The two largest on ramps to crypto, and we have bullish price action? Don't smell right.
What's up, Scorpio? Thanks for the super chat. We gotta work. I knew it. If we did it, if someone tipped again, which we didn't know if someone would ever tip again on the stream, but if they did, we would have found out, and now we know. The two largest on ramps to crypto, and we have bullish price action. Doesn't smell right. I don't know, man. You can't overthink it. You just gotta think about you just got to think about the levels, and it seems like the levels were defended by buyers for now. We got to go get this water though, man. I'm getting really thirsty. We'll be right back. Hit the like button that bell that's up. Who's water? I don't know how much longer I'll be live either. It's just like, man, it's been a minute and we've been going, dude, right? Hey there. I'm back just for a moment. I don't know. Should I get warm, man? Just down over here. Yeah, man. Let's take a look at the index funds real quick. Just, yeah, man. Not really confident on the index funds. This is a 60-minute. These are all 60-minute charts in the quad screens, so, you know, whatever. But just worry about what these banks are gonna do, like to the overall market. You know. Let's go to a couple of those big losers today. Yeah, we're like SBNY is done, man. Just it's over. But Schwab, you know, Schwab was, look at this candle, man. It's so insane. At the lows today, Schwab was at $45. Now it's currently sitting at $52. Talking about a rally off the lows, a 15% rally off the lows. And trying to get back above this level, this high from December of 2019. For the COVID crash stuff, right? Trying to get above that. Just no idea. Like, the swings are going to be like that when you're crashing, but you're thinking an 88% retrace about $36, $35.72 down here, man. USB not recovering at all. In fact, USB is at 37.19 below the key level. You needed to be above 38.12 and you're below it. Yikes. Could be a lot more downside. I'm on 886 here. 886 on USB is roughly 32.70. Big yikes. Wells Fargo. Pretty bad. Some of these are like near their lows. They're not, I mean, they're not recovering much at all. Still waiting on $37. That's a target there. I mean, that's a measured move of the pattern. It's also a it's a key support resistance from 2006. Imagine owning Wells Fargo and you are about to be at the same price it was at in 2006. It's 2023, man. Bearish, and you're thinking an 88% retrace would take you down to the $25 level eventually. Bear trend. Dude, is that it? Is that all? Live chat's gone. All right, I guess I'm done. I don't know, man. No one's even commented in the chat in like 3 minutes, but there's like 900 people watching. Maybe my chat box broke. That probably is what happened. Let me try. See if I can refresh. If it's not broken, maybe we're okay, but no, it was literally dead. It was literally dead. No, my chat box is broken. You know, it's a widget that can't be fixed. I have no option for what I could do with that. I'm just gonna do something different. It might work, probably not though. People can't handle the pullback. Yeah, it's whatever. I mean, look, dude, here's index funds. Like, I don't think it's over, and I don't think it's gonna end well. These index funds just not looking hot, and yeah, you'll probably in Power Hour, which will be a few hours from now, like, you'll probably see the lows of the day. Yeah, I think the rest of 2000 will probably go test 171 again. And I think the Dow Jones will probably be lower than its open price at 31,656. You know what Bitcoin just did on the 4-hour chat? Oh. Just attempted to backtest 23,835 as support for the first time. After breaking it and closing above it. Let me show you. Oh. Here it is. It's the back test. You can't really even see the orange line, but it's there, I swear. Very nice, man, right there. That was a good thing. Imagine that holding, though. Is there an emergency Fed meeting today? I haven't been able to, like, really keep up with all the new stuff because I'm in live 3 hours. Wow, dude. Charles Schwab got halted earlier. Dang, man. And that's probably why it's recovered so well. Yeah, man. Alright, well, I don't know, man. I think it's probably not over. Party's not over yet today, but I'm gonna take a break. I might be back later today at normal time, but might not either. I just don't know. It just probably depends on some price action since this was extended and all that, but I'll just leave you to it. Thanks for the likes, love, support, contributions, everything in between. I'll just be back. Until next time, respect, the T. A.
good. Boy, man.
My name is JP. I'm a robot. I like robots. I have a robot vagina.
I have some evidence Man Bear Pig could be in this area.
Bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei!
And then, just like that,
Adios, turd nuggets.